Hey there guys and gals, this is Crossbows and Catapults Fortress War from Restoration Games. This is a board game in air quotes where you build a castle wall, your opponent builds a castle wall, and then you choose a medieval siege weapon and try to knock down your opponent's wall before they can knock down your wall. But there's also some other things, like there's two different factions, there's goblins and dwarves that are fighting. So you get to add those guys to your wall, and they give you special abilities, that kind of things. When I got the Warlord pledge, because I thought this would be really fun to play with my friends, and also you could probably use it as like analog to a siege in D&D, but that's beside the point. The Warlord bundle comes with the Fortress War, which is like the new version of the game. Restoration Games basically remaking old games and re-releasing them, updating them for the future. It also comes with Builder's Bounty, which is more blocks. Comes with some faction bags, put your stuff in. They said you should get some more if you get Builder's Bounty, but I didn't. Comes with some golden ammo pieces, some little golden ammo, and weapons cache, which are new weapons to use in your battles. And we're just gonna rip this bad boy open. I'm gonna show you what's inside. We are going to start with the main box because that makes the most sense. I apologize in advance if this looks a little weird, but I am running a new multicam setup as a test. I don't know if you guys are actually going to get to see any of the other cameras going, but I figured I might as well run the test while I open Crossbows and Catapults, because if this works, I can film us playing Crossbows and Catapults, and you'll get to see it from both teams' angles. So, what's in the box? You have your regular box. Let me just show you all the different angles. Oh, that's weird. The back portion appears to be upside down compared to the rest of the box, but that's okay. With dozens of bricks, towers, gates, and more, you can build the ultimate fortress. Smash your opponent's fortress to rubble with your high-powered, high-precision weapons. Turn the tide of battle with powerful mercenaries, special ammo, and unique tactics. So like I said, dwarves versus goblins. Pretty sure you can reuse these minis for D&D. We will find out. The Fortress War box itself comes with 2 crossbows, 2 catapults, 30 basic bricks, 26 specialty building pieces, 22 plastic figures, 16 plastic bags and shields, 12 ammo discs, 1 sheet of punchboard terrain, 44 cards, 2 sticker sheets, and 1 rule book. Yeah, like this is for sure upside down. I don't. That's weird. So weird. Does it have the nice? Oh, it doesn't even slide out. Oh, that's a good board game box. That was super difficult to open, but it's open now, so that's fine. Oh, here we go. War of the Night. Then the other side has. Oh, here we go. Gobs rule! Green bags. You have look like objective flags. I could be wrong, I don't know. Here go your crossbows. Doors. Okay. Oh, nice. Here you go. Tops. One tower. Top of the other tower. I'm gonna guess the darker ones. Those, maybe? I don't know. Oh no, never mind. You can tell which side they're on because of the color. These dwarves, the goblins have the darker ones. Okay. Oh, my little minis in a little plastic baggie. One thing I'm just going to check real quick, because I'm 99% sure that these are just like 1-inch grid dudes. We're just going to grab some 1-inch grid spaces. Can you one of these dudes? Whoop. Yep, you totally can reuse them for D&D, which is awesome. For Goblin Sculpts, you have 3 of these regular spearman dudes. Then you have spear and shield. You have your bannerman. You have your shaman of some kind, probably the leader, he's probably the king or something. You have your crossbowman, boxer, and your, I'm going to guess, flamethrowerman. And then it comes with these little shields as well. And the dwarves have a very similar setup, wherein Dwarves get shield maidens if they don't actually have shields, and regular dwarf guys get their banner guy. You got their archer, their melee fighter. This guy I'm going to assume is the same as the flamethrower dude. Here's a real shield maiden though, actually, now that I think about it. He has some kind, I think it is actually also a flamethrower. I'm assuming they must be for the special ammo type things. And they have their own little shields, though I'm not quite sure what the shields are for at this point. I don't think they go into... Nobody has an open hand for me to shove this in. Here goes our ammo. All of them are just, like, generic, because there are stickers down lower in the box. Ooh, what's this? I think these guys might be bonus guys, but it looks like they're catchers. We have our cards, who name everybody, which is super cool. We have Broad, the Dauntless. Ostol, the Sapper. I was gonna say he must be some kind of sapper, but yes, he does in fact have a little tiny welding flame. Dragon, the Standard Bearer. Karna, the Armorer. Going Beacon. Oh, so you can do cool little abilities. Oh, a bag of gold, I'll do that. Improvised weapons. Amazing. Oh, you don't need a figure there. So your figures have to be somewhere for you to be able to fire a siege weapon from. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Full volley! Oh, so having different parts of your building in play means you get different sorts of abilities. Okay. Boomerang. Chaos in the ranks. Ooh. So you send out I guess once you run out of heroes, you lose, huh? That's easy. Secret the Scout. Blank cards. Oh. Oh, and then here are the Goblin guys. So they are different decks. Karam, the Bloodthirsty. Silnak, the Sneaky. Gully, the Standard Bearer. I was correct. It is actually a Standard Bearer. Cool. Chaz, the Armorer. An Ornithopter? What? Drop it from your hand from a height of 1 box length? That's... What kind of boxes are we talking about? Are we talking about the game box? Decoy General. We got one! Oh, you can actually capture the enemy's heroes. Cool. Full volley! Mention, we both have that. Oh, and you can see at the top, like, what the cards are for. Boomerang. Chaos in the ranks. Oh, so they have some of the cards that are the same. That tracks. Hello, Olga. Then blank cards. Ooh, and then treasure, dwarf treasure. Oh, if your opponent lands a disc on this card, they just win. Same goblin treasure. Wow, interesting. In the back, it's just more gold treasure. There is actually another plastic bag, which I'm assuming they're putting in here for this, but I could be wrong. I'm going to put the cards in here. There's no sleeves or anything, but I wasn't really expecting sleeves for this particular game. Then we have our catapults. Catapults have springs, so bring, bring, bring. We have our rule book. This is actually not that big of a rule book, and I'm okay with that. Here. Ah! You want to be about a foot apart? Interesting. Ah, here we go. So you place your gate, you build your castle, you plant your flags. You can make the battlefield as wide as your table permits. Okay. And then a little diagram of what you should be doing. Deploy your army, plan for battle, and then to arms! The younger player goes first. Oh, we're not playing a weird little thing with ya boys, like Unstable Games, where it's like, oh, who watered the last houseplant? Always weird. You can move people. Oh, so you can move them to hide them and stuff. Okay. And firing. Oh, turn the knob to change the angle of attack. Interesting. Didn't even notice that. And that's basically it. Oh, and then treasure. You can put those treasure cards somewhere on the map, and if someone lands on it, they just win instantly. No, I'm here to destroy a wall, man. Alright, we've got stickers. Oh, and it paints the... I'm glad that it paints the ammo. It tells you which colors to put them on. Oh, a sticker sheet! Just because. And, you know, I love stickers, so... Cool. And then some punch out cool terrain. This terrain is provided for fun and is not part of the official game. Use it to decorate your play area or for some target practice. I may, in fact, be using them for that. I'm going to take some time putting this away. Now, I think it's only prudent of me to just go right ahead and go through what's in one of these faction bags of things. I think that would be fun. So we're going to go through it. So, you get these two pieces. I thought it was just one piece. It's two different pieces. Okay. So these are two of the important parts of your castle. Oh, it's just a straight up plastic bag, which is awesome. I thought it was going to be tied and stuff. One thing I was wondering, though, was do the things, like, snap together? And it does look like some of them snap together. Not exactly like Legos or anything, but some of them. Here's your turret. Pieces that look the same don't actually... They don't snap together. Oh, I get it. It's so that if you hit at the top, it's going to slide it back, and you're hoping that when you touch these, there's enough force to push them off. That way it's not exactly slippy sliding, but there is some, like, you got to hit in the right spot to actually knock down the castle, which is kind of cool. A smaller turret. I like this. I'm here for it. There are pieces that fit little stairs. Oh, it's cute. I might reuse these for D&D, that's for sure. Oh, that's very cute, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I feel like that's what that is there for. So when you hit, there's like a nice spot for you to hit on. Here's all the pieces. Oh, and then a cute. Oh, this is your jail. Interesting. So you can put. I'm guessing that means you can break people out of jail as well. Those are all the basic pieces in there. I'm just gonna put these in here too. I think they kept them out because they're the only parts that are painted, and they didn't want to get them messed up. And the other castle set is exactly the same, just darker, so I don't think we need to go through all those pieces as well. So next up, we have the golden ammo. I believe, but I could be wrong, that the golden ammo was a Kickstarter exclusive. I could be wrong. Oh, once per game, fire the golden ammo disc. If you wound the opponent's general, you win. Wow. Oh, and there's a spot on the firing portion. Where's that? They're showing you, they want you to put the sticker right here in the rule book to change the rules so that this golden ammo will instantly win you the game. So there's two instant win conditions in Crossbows and Catapults if you want to add them. There's the golden ammo, wounding the general, and then there's the treasure card if your opponent can just land on it. And again, there's stickers to put in the center of the ammo. Now we're going to move on to the faction bags. Oh, this is cool because the way this is designed, it looks like I messed up the top, but that's fine because it's still, well, I'm probably not going to end up using the bag. So you get 2 faction bags. One's got the dwarves on it, one's got the goblins on it, and you should be able to fit all of your terrain in the faction bag. That is the purpose of the faction bags. So let's just see. We're going to take the dwarf bag and see if we can fit this terrain in there. The answer to that question is yes. From the way the pictures looked, I thought the castles were going to be much bigger and these terrain baggies were going to be much bigger, but this is all of the dwarf terrain in the base box. This is not including Builder's Bounty, which we are going to go through in a little bit. The Kickstarter actually suggested that if you are going to go Builder's Bounty, that what you should do is grab another set of faction bags. But we'll see how much we can fit. I will set up the goblin bag off camera a little later. But next up, we're going to go through the weapons. This is one of the add-ons, and that's why it's not part of the main box. You get more ammo. You get stickers for your ammo, and new stickers for your doors, I guess, or replacement stickers for your doors. But here you go. Now you have your crossbow. Oh, wow. That's super cool. Look at that. Wait, does it? I thought it had a lock. No, it's just as far back as it goes. But it's actually like a real miniature crossbow. Boing! Boing! So there's new weapons. And the other one, though, this is the big daddy. Look at this. This, my friends, is the trebuchet. Look at this. Get this box out of my way. I thought there would be more stuff in the weapons cache box, but no, it's literally just the weapons. And you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. Wing. It even has... Oh man, that's cool. You can change the angle. I like it. Wing. Back down, my guy. Let's put you back down. There you go. Yep. No instructions on that guy, but this one's more self-explanatory than that. We're going to have so much fun with this, like a stupid amount of fun. I honestly thought there would be more in the box for the weapons cache, but it is 2 new weapons with more ammo. And now we come to the final piece of the Crossbows and Catapults. I was going to say puzzle, but it's not actually a puzzle. This is a game. It's a game now. This is Builder's Bounty, which is basically just more terrain. Just in case you didn't have enough terrain or you wanted to make more terrain. Here you go. Now you can. And it's almost literally just another set. So technically, hear me out, technically, with Builder's Bounty, you could have a 4-player game going, sorta, kinda, because you have enough to build the castle. You won't have enough minis, but now you can have a really, really, really big castle. That's honestly what we're here to do. And because it's just another set of terrain, they did suggest, hey, you should buy another faction bag to put all the terrain in, because, like, they're right. That's not going to fit in here. But you know what? That's fine, because we have plenty of terrain to work with. I'm not going to go through these either, because you already know what's in these bags. But that is Crossbows and Catapults. And throughout this video, I've switched between the 2 cameras just to make sure that none of them are dying, which tells me that I can definitely run a 2-camera setup, which means I can possibly film board games or big games like this. I'm going to consider this a tabletop. It's not really a board game. It literally uses your tabletop. But I do have the capacity to film those, so I would like to try that at some point in the future. Obviously, I'm running this off my laptop, which means I don't have all the stuff that I have on my desktop. especially when it comes to streaming, like alerts and stuff. I don't have all that same stuff, so I'll probably have to work on that. But this tells me it is possible, and therefore I will try it at some point in the future. So stick around.
There are plenty more unboxings on the horizon, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But if you liked what you saw, leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, sub, and I will see you guys and gals later in the next one. If you want to and you are able to, you can also support this channel and my other channels monetarily by becoming a YouTube member here or becoming a patron on Patreon. There's a free tier on Patreon that will at least alert you when I do anything. You may not have access to it, but I do release plenty of stuff that is free. All of the YouTube membership tiers will get you early access to my videos because I generally upload them before the general public can see them. And you'll get Discord privileges, so you'll be able to talk about those videos when they come out with just me and other people who also have early access to videos. Then, based on tier, you can also get access to my homebrew repository for D&D, my updated BGM list for D&D, and just channel notes in general for stuff that I'm working on or that I need your opinion on before I work on my next bit of content. So there's lots of options. Come on and help out if you can. I'm, again, not forcing anyone to do this, but every little bit helps. So thank you.